Okay, we're here with our nutshell Pram. Excuse me, we're working on the cleats for the aft thwart, and we've got the, have to get spun around here. Got two transoms on this boat, so that's the port side over there. That cleat's installed. We've got THIXO Flex adhesive that's drying right now. We're also held on with some silicone bronze Frearson head wood screws. And the way we put that on was we came in, probably 2.5 handed filming here, maybe 3. And we came back, looked at the plans, measured. This seat goes about 3 inches up from the stern transom to 3 inches forward. So we kind of scribbled a little mark there, and it comes down just a 1/4 inch so below this shear plank. Brought that down a little bit, and where my thumb is, the thumbnail, that's where the top of the seat goes. So we laid in a piece of stock of the material that's the thickness that's going to go there, and then we marked where that cleat's going to go underneath. And we made a couple of marks on the top and bottom of the cleat so we can know where to place it to get close to the position we want it in the boat. So here's the cleat we made with the bevel on the top. We found that with a little pocket bevel gauge and a level. Just kind of found that top line, just kind of put the level in there and watch for the bubble to get level, and then took down here, took the little bevel gauge and found that angle right there. Set that on the bandsaw, and then came and cut this bevel on the top of this cleat. So once we got we know where our cleat location is, these little reference lines help us to know where to drill some pilot holes from the inside, so that we go on the outside of the plank, we know where our screws are going to go instead of guessing. And that's all in the DVD that comes with, that you could buy, that goes along with the guide, building guide, and the plans from Wooden Boat. Using a Fuller combination countersink and pilot drill bit for number 10 screw. So we've got that set up here. These are adjustable depending on what length screw you have. So we took our screw and kind of set it there just to kind of eyeball how deep we wanted to go, and to get this countersink, which is right now kind of gummed up with sawdust and epoxy. We'll clean that off later with the awl. Then what we do, and I can't show it to you because it takes too many hands. So put this up here, put it in place, check our distance again from the transom, 3 inches, maybe 3 and 82, 56 or something, 3 inches forward, and put epoxy on the inside face, laid it down, squeeze it in, and then we drilled into the all the way in, pilot holes into this, because you're not gonna run that screw into teak without a pilot hole. And while everything's gluey, we can put the screws in, and then we can come back after we're done and with paper towel or the magic finger with glove, and make it look nice. We like to take the glove and go down along the top of that to put a little fillet on the top of those blocks, so if any water comes down, it's gonna run off and over and down the edge and not sit there on a sharp seam. Kind of help water, we want to help water find its way to the bilge inside the boat and not get stuck, hung up on a cleat or seat or a frame or whatever. So to help that, on the back to the cleat, we rounded the edge right here and rounded the edge at the bottom, so that water just keeps on flowing on down and off and down and into the builds where Skipper can have fun with the sponge. So we're going to put this THIXO Flex adhesive on the inside face of this block and just a little bit on the plank itself. Plop it into place, give it the one last measurement to make sure it's about this after end of it, where it is about 3 inches forward of the stern transom. And then we'll start running those screws in from the outside.